guest with me, which is Jackie from Jack.
Hi.
Do you want to tell them a little bit about your channel?
Yeah, so my channel is Jack, and I do beauty, fashion, lifestyle, health and fitness, all that kind of stuff, and also daily vlogs. So if you're interested in seeing that, you can head over to my channel.
I will have all her stuff linked down below for you guys, so feel free to go check her out and make sure to subscribe and let her know that you are coming from my channel. Yes. But today's video, we're going to be doing kind of some makeup tutorials. So for me, I'm going to be doing my everyday go-to makeup look that is very bright and fresh and natural looking. And then on Jackie's channel, she's going to be doing...
I'm going to be doing a dark nighttime look inspired by Selena Gomez from the Grammys.
It is so gorgeous. I am so excited to see your makeup look for that. So now, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the makeup look. Alright, so since I got such great feedback from my Chit Chat Grim, I'm going to go ahead and kind of make this like a talk through for my everyday makeup looks for you guys, because you guys really enjoyed it. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So first off, what I'm going to use the Jouer Anti-Blush Matte Primer with salicylic acid. I love this stuff, you guys. I saw this at Generation Beauty. I got a little sample, and then now I purchased the full size because I have been loving it. So I'm going to use this as my primer today. I love it because it's not too drying on the skin. Well, not too drying. It's not drying at all. It's really nice on the skin and it helps keep me matte all day. And then it also has salicylic acid in it to help fight any breakouts, because as you guys can tell, I suffer from breakouts. Right now I'm mainly suffering from like acne scars, so I'm working on that. But oh, look at, I'm about to get like super red. So let's cover this up. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a lip balm. My lips are so dry right now. I'm gonna use the Givenchy Mr. Gentle Balm. I show this in my haul. I've been using this like crazy. I love it. It has a really pretty pink tint to it, so I really enjoy it. Alright, so next up I'm going to go ahead and go in with my YSL Touche Eclat Neutralizer. I show this in my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, and you guys gave me a bunch of tips of how to use this a little bit better. So I think what I'm going to try doing is I'm going to put it on like any red marks, and then I'm going to set it with a translucent setting powder and see if that helps. But let's go ahead and cover up all this redness that I have going on. Like, oh my goodness, I have so much. Alright, so next I'm going to blend it in with my Luxie 680 Pro Precision Face Brush. It's one of my favorite brushes, so I'm just going to kind of pat it in. Alright, so now that I have it blended out a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and set it with some Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, just because that's what you guys gave me advice on, keeping it from like moving around. So I'm just going to set it a little bit, not too much. Oh, I got a hair. Alright, so next up I'm going to go in with some concealer. The reason why I'm using this first is because it's a little bit different of a color from my foundation that I use. So I like to put this on first and then put the foundation on top. I find it works really well. So I'm going to go ahead and use some concealer on some of those red areas that I still see. By the way, I am using the SL Miss Glam Concealer P14 brush. This is seriously one of my it's my favorite concealer brush of all time. I'm so happy I found this. I love it. It's amazing for concealer. So I just do it on any redness or acne scars that I have. So that way we get all covered up. Then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out with my Luxie brush again. I'm going to more so kind of push it into the skin. Alright, so now that we have those spots covered up, I'm going to go in with my holy grail everyday foundation that I've been using since I got this at Gen Beauty. I've showed this in a previous video and I'm obsessed with this stuff, you guys. This is the Jouer Matte Moisture Tint Sunscreen. It has an SPF of 15 in it, and this is in the shade Linen, and I'm obsessed with this stuff, you guys. This stuff is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on the back of my hand right there. And then I'm going to apply this with a beauty blender today because for my everyday look that I usually do, I want my makeup to not be like super thick or anything. I like a very sheer coverage. Like I don't like to build up too much makeup, and I feel like with the beauty blender, I get like a really nice light coverage with this foundation. I think it looks beautiful, and then it also looks like really gorgeous when you blend it out with the beauty blender too. Like I love the beauty blender. So I'm going to go ahead and dot this in some areas, not too much, and then I'm just going to blend it out. And then I like to run it down my neck so that way everything kind of matches perfectly. So I also just take some extra and I just build on it with it too, which is why I really love this foundation. You can build up with it. It's very buildable. So I just cover up like any other like parts where I still have some stuff peeking through. Alright, so now that I have my foundation put on, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm going to use my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and then I'm going to set it with my MAC Pro Longwear Brow Set in Empathetically Blonde. I love this brow set. And then I'm going to carve them out with the Anastasia... I don't know, it's some type of duo thingy. It's like a highlighting duo pencil. I only use the cream side. I don't even use the gold side, so yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera because whenever I do them on camera, it always goes in and out of focus. So yeah, I'll be right back. All right, so now that my eyebrows are done, and I have to fill them in every day, you guys saw. They're like non-existent. They have to be filled in. So I do that every day. All right, so next up, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes, and I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Lid Lines. I picked this up at Ulta with my mom. She told me about it. She's like, I just saw that they came out with this. I wanna try it out. And I'm like, oh my God, I wanna try it too, because I have really bad lines on my lids. Like they're not smooth. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. So I have been using this for a couple days and I actually really do like it. So it just has like a little applicator like this, and then you just put it on your lids. I do notice that it minimizes some of those lines, which is awesome. So I have really been enjoying this. All right, so I'm gonna let that dry real quick, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my Tartelette in Bloom palette today. I love this palette for every day. I think it's gorgeous. I also love the first one too, but I kind of like to do some shimmer on the lid when I'm doing like an everyday like fresh makeup look. Like this is like my go-to makeup look. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sigma large shader brush right here. I love this to set my primer with, and I'm gonna go into this cream shade called Charmer, and I'm gonna set my lids with it. I'm just gonna pack it on. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the shade Flower Child right here for a transition shade. This is a really pretty kind of light brown transition shade that I like to use with my SL Miss Glam Precise Crease. I'm just gonna dip that in here and tap off the excess and then put it in the crease. All right, so next up I'm gonna take my large fluff brush from SL Miss Glam and I'm just gonna blend it out. All right, so next up I'm gonna go ahead and go into a Smarty Pants right here, and I'm gonna use this in my crease just to deepen it up a little bit. And I'm gonna use my Sigma small taper blending brush. I like this one because it helps me get into the crease. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with that large fluff brush from SL Miss Glam, and I'm just gonna blend this out. There we go. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sigma cream color brush, and I'm gonna go into the shimmer shade Funny Girl right here, and I'm gonna pack this onto that lid. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with that small taper brush and Smarty Pants right here and just clean up that inside. All right, so now I'm gonna go back in with Charmer, which is the white cream shade, and I'm just going to highlight the brow bone. Alright, so now that I have my eyeshadow done, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my winged liner. And I'm going to use the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This is my holy grail liner. This is the only way that I can create a wing liner. Only way. So I will be right back. Alright, so now that my wing liner is done, and this is like an everyday like look, you guys. I always do a wing liner because it makes my eyes a little bit more elongated and doesn't make them look so round. As you guys can see, without my liner, my eyes look like totally different. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer in the shade Fair, and I'm just going to use this to kind of conceal a little bit underneath here, clean up the edges, and then on any extra blemishes that I have. This thing is like almost gone. I'm so sad. I need to go get more. I love this concealer because it's so lightweight, you guys. It's not super thick. It's my favorite concealer that's like this. I always just put a little bit more coverage on any spots that I still see peeking through that kind of wear down, because I don't set my foundation right away because I always go in and do this afterwards. But now I'm just going to blend it out with my Beauty Blender. So now that that's blended out, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm going to go ahead and set my whole face with this. To set my face, I'm going to go ahead and use the SL Miss Glam Tapered Highlighting Brush. I like this brush. I'm just going to dip it in and then just kind of set everything. Alright, so now that my foundation and my concealer is all set, I'm going to go ahead and go in and curl my lashes, and I'm going to use the Benefit The Real Tinted Lash Primer. I love this stuff. It's amazing. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Benefit Roller Lash on top of that. Alright, so my lashes are done. I'm not going to wear false lashes because I honestly, on an everyday basis, I do not wear false lashes. I find them uncomfortable sometimes. So I'm just wearing just regular mascara today. So now let's just go ahead and go into bronzing the face. So for my everyday bronzers, I kind of switch. I've been using the IT Cosmetics Vitality Glow Anti-Aging Matte Bronzer right here. I've showed this in my favorites and I absolutely love this bronzer. It's perfect. It's like the perfect shade. But now I've been reaching a lot to, more to my MAC one. And this is the MAC Studio Sculpt Defining Bronzing Powder in Delicates. This was in their Wash and Dry collection. I showed a video on this collection a long time ago, but yeah, I've been loving the shimmer in this and it's been really pretty on the skin. So I've been going like back and forth, or sometimes I will go in with this and I'll kind of do a light sweep of this on top of it. But I think for today, I might actually just go ahead and use this one. So I'm going to go in with my large angled contour brush right here. Go in and use that. And I'm not really going to be contouring today. I'm just more so like adding dimension and kind of warmth back into the skin because I have a light, you know, because I have foundation on, you have to add some dimension back in because foundation can just make it look really flat. So now I'm going to go in with my fluffy powder brush and I'm just going to blend everything out. Alright, so now for my blush, I'm going to go ahead and use the Lorac Color Source blush, and this is in the shade Spectra. Oh my god, you guys, this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. I love it. I've been loving it. I did a video showing all the swatches of these blushes, and they're like my favorite right now. But again, they are pigmented, like I said many times in that video. So I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics blush brush, tap off the excess. Be very careful, it is pigmented, so I'm just going to lightly sweep it on. So you can see, look at how pigmented that is right there. So I love this one for like those everydays because look at how like it just brings that really pretty like pink flush to the cheeks. Don't worry, we're gonna blend it out because pigmented. I'm telling you guys, I'm not like just saying that word over and over again for no reason. They're crazy pigmented. So what I do again is I go in with a fluffy powder brush and I just blend out. just to sweep away some of the like color and to blend it out nicely. All right, so now we're gonna go into some highlight, and I'm gonna use the Too Faced Candlelight Glow highlight. I got this one in the shade Rosy Glow. It's really pretty. I don't know how I feel about this highlight really yet. It's honestly not my favorite, but I just go ahead and try to use it up, you know, now that I bought it. So I just take my fan brush, dust it in there. All right, so next up is the lips, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the Ofra lip liner in Nude. And I don't think I've used this yet, but that's what it looks like. It's just like a regular pencil lip liner. So let's line the lips. So this is a really pretty nude. It's like a really pretty nude pink, and I feel like you could almost just leave it like this and just wear this for the day because it's really comfortable. But I got this in one of my boxes. I can't remember what it was, but it was from that brand called Me, and it is the Lip Glide Velvet Finish Lip Color, and it's in the shade, what shade are you in? It's in the shade Playful Peach, but it just looks like that. These are some of my favorite lip products, are like the little lip pencils like this. So I'm gonna kind of dab this on a little bit and then pat it out with my finger so that way it's not too like vibrant. Alright, so this is my everyday go-to makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I love wearing this every day. I love bringing in a bright pop of color on the cheeks to kind of make this very bright and fresh looking, and then I love doing a neutral eye look for every day. And I also love bringing in a bright pop of color on the lips as well for an everyday look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys are here from Jackie's channel, don't forget to subscribe right here at this annotation so that way you guys get notified for future videos. And for my viewers, if you guys don't forget to head over to Jackie's channel to go check out her Selena Gomez inspired night look. I know it's going to be gorgeous, so make sure to head over there and let her know that I sent you guys. And for the ones that stayed this long, I have a surprise for you guys. I'm going to be doing a KYLIE lip kit giveaway at the end of this video. So the first shade that I'm going to be giving away is called MARYJO. It is that gorgeous classic red color that I swatched in my recent video. So I'm going to be putting the generator for this all the way down at the bottom of the description box for you guys. So make sure to click on that generator and follow the rules there. I'm going to have this giveaway go on for about a week, not too long, and then I will be emailing the winner. And if you guys want to know who the winner is, I will list their name at the bottom of the description box when the winner is picked. So that way you guys know that a winner was picked for this video. I'm just keeping this very secret. I don't want spammers. I don't want trolls. I don't want what happened last time. So this is why this is going to stay secret. So good luck to everyone in this giveaway, and thank you so much for watching my everyday makeup tutorial. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! That is very natural, very fresh, very bright. That is very... See, this is where I mess up.
You're good, you're good.